What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Realistic Career Mode. It's episode number 29, returns today on the back of our win over Spurs. The January window is here. We are halfway through the season. Today we're going to play through all of January, and that'll include our FA Cup third round host of Everton and a Merseyside Derby Cup game. You love those. And we'll have the Carabao Cup semis home and away, first away in London against the now challenger side, Crystal Palace. Well, plus the window open, we might make some signings as well, so we have loads to get through to crack straight on with... How about that? A massive offer for Alisson. Just signed a new contract. I say massive. Just signed a new contract. And yeah, he's here till retirement, Leipzig. Sorry, but he's off limits. And our first game today, one of the biggest of the season. Man City away at the Etihad Stadium, where a win would send us 6 clear, but a loss will see Guardiola's men leapfrog us and go top. Huge game, one of the biggest of the campaign to start off with here. Come on, Liverpool. Some tired legs out there tonight as well on the back of the... Oh no! Oh, just over the bar. Win against Spurs on Wednesday night, and obviously Jarrell's still down, Salah's still down, Afina Jan is still down as well. Lest we forget our backup striker. So it's going to be a massive game here for us to try and pull this out away against one of the front runners for the title and our closest competitor as well. Foden, Rodri gives it him back. And Phil, oh wonderful bit of dribbling. Alisson, did he get a touch on it? Will couldn't clear. And Moretti squirms it in. First blood, Manchester City. I think Alisson got a touch on the Foden shot, but as it rebound back into play, I was hammering down circle with Levi Colwill. But he just didn't react in time, whereas Moretti did. Right there, I was just smashing that circle button, hoping for a clearance. Moretti said, I'll take that, governor, and put it past Alisson for the opener. Man City draw first blood. That is one of those moments there where it showcases how hard it is to beat the AI on Ultimate. If you react a split second too late, you've lost possession of the ball. And if you lose possession of the ball in your own 6-yard area, well, Manchester City or Harrogate Town, doesn't matter, they're going to punish you. 1-0 down, and the host draw first blood. Because I do not know why I used Harrogate Town as a reference. Just the first EFL team that came to mind for some reason. I'll tell you what, Harrogate Town would be a great team for an RTG. I'm not going to... I need to concentrate, so I can't list some reasons why, but they certainly would be. Their side need a rebrand as well, man, no doubt about it. Beautiful place, Harrogate. Anyway, still 1-0, but fast start here, and plenty of time for us to find a leveller. Diaz just couldn't pull the trigger, and Man City clear. Rodri, net tackled, and Eze can get away. And now Foden, oh, what a ball. Haaland, oh, excellent save by Alisson. 4 to go. That would have been the dagger. We're hanging on in there, but we know it's only a matter of time. Still a goal down, and I've really struggled in this one, I'm not going to lie. As Moretti hits the deck, get up. As Eze finds Camara, and this might be our last chance here. I'll see you, Cody. Be my dummy runner. Diaz. Oh, Gakpo just couldn't get away from Kabore, and Edison will hoof it long, and that is going to do it. Well, we've grinded out a few 1-0 victories ourselves this season. Man City just giving us a taste of... Wow, never seen this celebration before. Our own medicine. I haven't seen this before. This must be part of the new patch. Guardiola loving it. And it's a huge, huge win, which sends them top on goal difference. Like... I might stop talking because I want to watch this. I ain't seen this before. Huh. Well, there you go. Not quite as animated as Klopp's one, but I've never seen that before. That was part of the new patch. I like that. So Guerra asking for more game time, and he's just had a bid from TSG Hoffenheim, 30 mil as well. I was going to sell him in the summer to Las Palmas, but he declined the move there. Hoffenheim did win the Conference League last year, so they are a European team. We're going to turn it down because we can't afford to lose players midway through the season. We've already got 3 players injured. Can't lose a player by selling as well. And now in the table, dropping a second as well. As we begin the second half of the season, yeah, we've got the champions away next, so I can't really afford to lose players here. Let's jump into the following game straight afterwards. Everton, Merseyside derby, FA Cup third round. We faced them at Goodison in our first game with Liverpool in the league. It was a fritter of a 4-4 draw, but I'm hoping in this one we avoid the draw because that'll mean a replay and we don't want the extra game in the calendar. Let's make it through to the fourth round. The board have asked us to win it this season. I've won it back-to-back with Bournemouth, and now I'm targeting winning it with Liverpool, and my third straight with 2 different teams. Let's get through to the last 32. Come on, Liverpool. Charlie Patino, tackled by Musa, and there's Gakpo, and it should be one. And it is, drills it in, top corner, and Liverpool lead. Yep, disappointing defeat away at the Etihad Stadium, but not overly disappointed, knowing there's still 18 games to go, and that was what you'd probably consider the toughest game remaining. But bowing out here, at home to our rivals, in the third round of the FA Cup, that would be majorly disappointing. Can't allow that to happen today. Yeah, not all defeats are the same, man. Like, every endeavour you go into, not every loss is going to have the same kind of effect, you know. Lost it away at the Etihad, yeah, it's a big blow, of course it is, against a title rival, but, you know, it's Manchester City away. Not many teams go there and win, so it's not the end of the world. This would feel like it, though. Being asked to win the FA Cup, it is a winnable competition, and this is our rivals here at home as Alisson makes another smart save. This is a failure, which would hurt a lot more. Still up by 1, 10 minutes to go before the break. Toffees looking for that leveller. Kwanzaa to Curtis. There's Eze. Into the middle is Boubacar. And now Musa. I see Robertson down the left-hand side. Lovely ball in behind Clive. But now working into the middle. Keep running, Diaz. Gakpo's there. Flip back. Eberechi. Oh, wonderful goal. Wonderful, wonderful goal. And right before the break, Liverpool go 2-0 up. Eberechi Eze doubles the lead. And I think we're heading into the fourth round. Just waiting for the final whistle to come any second now, and there we are. Both goals coming in the first half, and Liverpool win. It's our first Merseyside derby victory, and we are into the fourth round. So the domestic treble dreams remain alive, but we'll see who we've got in the fourth round. Not directly after the game, but after that we will have the EFL Cup semi-final. And do you know what? Let's just jump right into it. Following game, Oliver Glasner's Crystal Palace away at Selhurst Park. EFL Cup semi. Bournemouth, our forward team, take on Forest Green Rovers. But just like them, we do have a Football League side of ourselves. Crystal Palace now in the second tier with the first leg in London. Let's get a big victory to take back to Anfield for the second leg. Come on, Liverpool. Think about Palaces. They might be a championship side now, but they're currently leading the way, and they don't feel like I'm facing a championship side. They're 4.5 star, which means that they're actually higher rated than a couple of the Premier League teams right now within this save. So yeah, they might be second tier, but it doesn't feel like it. And that's why heading into the game, got a really strong lineup out there. Konate is starting. You might have noticed pre-game, by the way, Konate was on like 30% energy. I don't know what's going on there. I feel like my Konate is broken because he's only played 6 games this season because he's always tired. So I don't know what's going on there. Like I don't know why. His stamina, for those curious, is 69. So it's not the highest. But it shouldn't be leading to this kind of depleted energy game after game. So I don't know what's going on there. I feel as though he's just broken for me. Jefferson Lerma, lovely through ball. And there's Duran, slides it inside. Shot comes in. Oh! And it clips the outside of the post and drops behind for a goal kick. Yep, I just said a moment ago there. This Palace side might be technically a championship team. Certainly doesn't feel like it, man. This is a 4.5 star side. It's going to be a heck of a tough one to overcome, especially in this away leg. Still 0-0, but that first goal is coming. Eric Mitchell crosses. Robertson should deal with that and does. Well done. And Diaz controls. Can he get past Noni Madueke? Yes, he can. Oh, wonderful dribbling. Now, Guerra. Got good range of passing. Proves it with the ball through to Diaz. I see Gakpo. I see Eberechi. You know, he'd love to score back at Palace. Instead, he'll offload to Curtis Jones, who's denied by Sam Johnston. 39 minutes in, still 0-0. Good half from both teams. But still the deadlock yet to be broken. Luis's delivery. Cody Gakpo. Oh, just over. Yeah, I think my Ibrahima is broken. I mean, second half just began. He's basically already out of energy. I hate to say it, but I might have to sell him. I think Konate's an amazing centre-half, man. I think he's incredibly underrated. But I think he's broken in my save because he's just gassed. This is only his 7th appearance all season long, and yet every single game I'm picking my lineup for. I'm like, I can't play Ibrahima. He's gassed. It's like he's playing a full 11-a-side game on a Friday night. I don't know who for. Diaz clips the post. But it's almost like he's playing for a second team. Luis wins it back and ref gives the free kick. Still 0-0, but surely someone's going to win this or at least get a goal. Just 9 minutes to go in. Oof, no. Oh, what a tackle. Oh, no, ref, really? That is, I think, the third penalty Levi's given away this season. But to me, I have to say, I want to see that on the replay. Because I think Levi got that ball first out. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Tough one because the replay came so quick. But actually, I think the referee might have got that one right. Azuni. Oh, just squirms it under Kelleher. And the Championship side are going to go back to Anfield leading by 1. Shades of middle reverse Chelsea in the EFL Cup semis this year in real life. I have to say, that was a debatable pen for me. I thought Colwell got the ball first. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's just call it debatable. I think actually the ref might have got it right. I've not played well, to be fair. Oh, Cody, what a save! Blew it in the first leg. And we got a deficit to try and overcome in the second. 2 defeats in 3 as well. Worst little mini run for Liverpool since we've arrived here. Don't let it become 2. Azuni tackled and that's going to do it. Trailing, heading in to the second leg against the Championship side. I'm not panicking. There's a whole other leg to play. But that is the worst result we could have hoped for. But it's not over yet. Don't capitulate. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Konate, man. I really don't. Like, I've got him... When you look at the training plan, by the way, I don't really touch this, but he's on all-out energy. Like, I've changed it midway through the season. It was balanced, just like everyone else, but because of the issue he's had with the fitness, I thought, put him on all-out energy, and that might help. It's not done anything. I think the guy's just broken, unfortunately, which is so annoying, because he's such an amazing defender. Right, another bid for Alisson. This time, Magpie's putting... No, I'm going to block the offers, man. He's wearing the armband right now with Danilo, the club captain somehow, mostly on the bench. He's going nowhere. Right, following game, Stamford Bridge, champions away from home. And I've just done a bit for Baronexia. I'll get to that after the game. Chelsea, West London, huge game here to try and bounce back in after 2 defeats in 3. And we'll need to if we are to keep pace with the leaders, Manchester City. Come on, Liverpool. Jacob Ramsey through the gap. There's Rodrigo. And the shot well saved by Alisson. I'm not going to get beaten from that tight angle, to be fair, as Baronexia does really well there. I see McKenzie on the run, so I'll give it to him. Gakpo. Oh, what a touch! Ben McKenzie, the kid! To give Liverpool the lead, no, Diogo Costa prevents him getting his second in professional football. What a touch by McKenzie to get away. Just couldn't put the finishing touch on the solo run. Diaz's corner, headed up in the air and cleared by Nkunku. Still 0-0, massive game for both teams. Chelsea the champions trying to get back in the title race. Liverpool aiming to prevent their 3rd loss in 4. It's not going to be a return to winning ways, but after back-to-back losses in our last 2 away days... Hang on! Gakpo! Yes, come on! Liverpool win it with the final kick. Cody Gakpo once again comes up with the winner. McKenzie to Cody. And Liverpool win it to death. What a huge win away at the champions. Oh, get in. Leeds held Manchester City at Ellen Road, which means we do go top by 2 points for now. Oh my goodness, what a massive moment that was, man. Seriously. I've noticed you keep shifting the training plans. By doing that, you might not allow our players to recover enough fitness and be well rested for the next match. Bruv, I don't know what you've been doing with the training plans, but you've been running Konate into the ground, so I've got to take over. So sorry, there was a bid for Baronexia from West Ham. And, you know, I did say I'm not against letting him go, but right now, with Salah still down, Afina Jan still down, we can't afford to lose someone else. David, come back in the summer, bro, and we'll talk about it. But right now, we can't afford to lose anyone. So heading into that game with Crystal Palace, before we get there, we're going to see the draw, I believe, for the FA Cup 4th round, and it's going to pit us again. So we'll see it. Oh, there we are, Swansea. Swansea in the 4th round of the FA Cup. So it'll be an EFL side, Championship team. And before we get to the Palace game, we play on the Wednesday. Bournemouth and Forest Green Rovers play on the Tuesday. So I want to see who's made it through. Oh, it is indeed Bournemouth by a goal. So we know one team's in the final. It's our former team. If we're going to get there, we need to overcome the deficit. Forest Green Rovers, the League One side, almost going all the way. Crystal Palace, second leg at Anfield. We're trailing by one, but I'm not panicking. We've got the stronger team. We're at home at Anfield. I trust us to overcome this deficit like Chelsea did against the Borough in real life. Come on, Liverpool. Yeah, I saw Forest Green Rovers drew the first leg at home. So I had a feeling they might pull off the impossible and make the final, but sadly came up short in Dorset. By the way, have you seen the design plans for Forest Green Rovers' new stadium? I don't know if that's still going ahead or not, because that was like 5 years ago. I don't know if it's still in the planning phase or... Yeah, oh, I know, side net from Gakpo. Or whether it's been rejected, I'm not too sure, but the designs look so cool. You know, I'm a massive stadium architecture nerd. If that does end up getting built, I'm definitely going to go to visit that. Even so, Cody Gakpo fires wide early, but yeah, like I said, I'm not panicking. We've got a strong lineup out there. Jarrell Hayto's back in the team after injury. I feel confident we can come from behind to win this. Cody Gakpo misses his first chance. He's not going to miss his second. Liverpool already back on level terms. I feel confident we're going to overturn this deficit not before long and lead this tie. There's nothing worse than falling behind, but there's always time to turn things around. There's this really cool video that I saw on Instagram a long time ago now, like a reel. I'll see if I can find it, and if I can, I'll leave a link to it, of this young kid who is ice skating, and as Gakpo almost got his second to give us a lead, they kind of slip as soon as the starting gun is fired, and they start the race. They slip, so they're already like well behind their peers who have sort of flown out of the blocks, if you will, from the first whistle, first gun, whatever. But the kid doesn't give up. They don't give up on the race. They go all the way, and you know, as you can imagine, they end up winning it. They end up winning the actual whole race, even though they started off like a half a lap or 2/3 of the lap behind. And it's just a great, inspiring reel, you know, just to show you that even if you got off to the worst possible start and you stumble out of the blocks, it's a really poor beginning, there's always time to turn things around, as Noni is denied by Kelleher. Still 1-0, but a really fast start here tonight at Anfield. We'll have. Oh, I see you, Eberechi. Oh, it's got to be. It was always going to be at some point. Always going to be at some point. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't think there's anything coded into the game, but it is a little sus how a player always seems to, if not score, have a sublime performance against a former team. Cole's only scored 1 goal for us. It didn't come against Chelsea, but it did come against one of the teams he was on loan at, Brighton. Eberechi gets a goal against his former team we signed him from in the summer. Comeback complete, turnaround done, Liverpool lead. A free ball. I see him. There it is. Literally just for a split second gave him space, and you just can't do that against Ultimate. Just not something you can allow. And we were leading and now level. But like I said, I still feel so confident, man. So confident. Oh, what a save that is, man. It's been one-way traffic, man. Should be coasting right now. Seriously. Well, if we go out on pens, I've only got myself to blame because... Oh, hold on. Oh, no. No. He's a... Oh, what a save. Second massive save in this second half. And he's going to ensure it's spot kicks. Unless... Jones, onside. No, I can't believe it. 3 incredible saves. And he's going pens. How on earth have I not won this tie? Oh my god! Just give him the final place, man. This keeper has turned in to prime Iker Casillas. 4. Was that 4? 3 or 4? I think it was 4. Ridiculous saves right at the end. Pens it is, and I don't think we're going through this, man. This keeper's on flames. Well, here we go. Eberechi standing up first, but based on this keeper's performance tonight, I'm not feeling one bit confident. That's an awful penalty, though. And that means we stay tied at 1-1. Come on, Cody, you never let me down. There we go. And we've got ourselves a lead, sorry. But it didn't last long. Madueke with the finish. I'm going to go to the opposite corner here with Luis Diaz. to hopefully give us the lead again. Which we do. Which we do. Okay, alright. Duran, next man up. 2-2. Boubacar Camera, not feeling confident, but he says you should have trusted me, Gaffer. Sends to keep it the wrong way. Is Tyler Morton, the man on loan, going to score? Oh! Just. Curtis Jones. Come on, mate. I've blown it. I've absolutely blown it. Jefferson Lerma to send Crystal Palace into the final. Kelleher keeps us breathing. Just. Yes, Musa. And that means that if Kelleher can stop this, we are into the final against Doucouré. Don't feel confident, no. Really don't. Even though he's saved 2, I never feel like I'm going to save pens. I just don't. And Doucouré just dinks it in, as cool as you like. Andy Robertson, Mr. Captain, Mr. Reliable, Mr. Dependable. Top corner. And that means that Tyrick Mitchell needs to score. I don't know, I never feel like I'm going to save a penalty, ever. Like, I never feel like I will. As the left back is... Oh, Kelleher, how have you not saved it? Pens in this game, man, honestly. Ben McKenzie, that is a quick radar. But the kid sends the keeper the wrong way. So we still have the lead. But Kelleher, you bailed me out twice, man. I can't believe you didn't get anything on that last pen, though. Stands up to try and save this one. Which he doesn't. Levi Colwill, next man up. Also scores. It's 7-6. This is unbelievable, man. And Teze will take the next. And the Dutch defender needs to score to keep Palace in it. But they've scored their last 3 in sudden death. Oh, I just... Saving pens in this year's FC, man. I've got no answer for it. Jorel Hato. Oh, I don't believe it. I've had 3 chances to make a save and go through, and I've missed them all. This is going to do it. I've bottled it. You cannot bottle it worse than that. Knocked out by the championship side. Doxy's a fraud. I don't know how I didn't win that. I mean, I really, really don't. That's incredible. Absolute. Well, I know how I didn't win it. Keeper was on an absolute mad one. And this is like the 2009 playoffs, man. It should have been Kobe versus LeBron. But the Orlando Magic knocked out the Cavs to make the finals. And in the end, got beat. Were they swept in the finals? I think they might have been. Or maybe it was 4-1. I don't know. But it's the same vibes. It should have been... Doxy versus Bournemouth in the final. Instead, I blew it. Knockout to the championship side. Well, that was me saying this should count towards the objectives. I guess I'm glad it doesn't, because that would be a massive failure. That would be me seeing me fight for my job. I've noticed you keep shifting the training plans. I'm not doing anything. What's the assistant manager going on about? I'm not doing anything. What do you mean shift the training? I've left it to you now, bro. You're ruining. Whoever my assistant manager is, he's ruining Konate because he literally has 0. I'm not touching it though. I'm literally not touching it at all, bruv. I'm not doing anything. It's you. You're the problem, not me. I ain't Taylor Swift in this, right? I can't believe this, man. Oh my god, the following game, Swansea, and we've got to redeem ourselves here, because if we go out in this one, then I definitely will be fighting for my job. Carabao Cup might not count towards the objectives, but this does. Being asked to win a domestic double, go out here in the last 32, and I certainly will have some question marks over my job future. Swansea in the 4th round. Yeah, that was me in the post-match interview saying, yeah, but Crystal Palace... They've got such an amazing team. They're top of the championship. It feels like they're a Premier League side. Doesn't matter, Doxy boy. The stats will show it. You were knocked out by a second-tier side in the semis. Funnily enough, not for the first time in this year's FC. Happened in my Swansea save as well. Yes, there's a Athena Jan on this comeback game. Opens to scoring. Got knocked out by Southampton in that save in the semis as a championship side. But anyway, not prepared to get knocked out here to a championship side in the FA Cup 4th round, man. No way. Had a great save with Swansea earlier this year. Really enjoyed it in the RTG career mode. Thanks to everyone that showed love on that save. It went down really well, and I appreciate the feedback on it. But today, or tonight I should say, no Kanunen, no Tattoo Oliver. No problem. Liverpool surely making amends and making it through to the last 16. Well, not exactly what you call a dominant victory, but 2 early goals set us on the way and put us into the 5th round. Well, Carabao Cup has gone in reasonably embarrassing circumstances, so for the FA Cup, we've got to make, I would say, at the very least, the semi-finals, with us being asked to win a domestic double. And I'm thinking, as deadline day will come directly afterwards, maybe, just maybe, we should try and strengthen our squad. Granted, other than Salah, we've got no one else injured now, but when you look at the depth, there's not a lot of quality here. I might just bring someone on deadline day to help us give a little bit more depth, a little bit more quality and depth to help us maintain this domestic double charge. There's a couple of players I'm considering, including some Liverpool Academy graduates, and to be honest, I don't think that Chiravela would be a bad option. At Nantes, he's become a real senior there and a real leader in that team as well, but I really like his stats. He was at Liverpool Academy. He's moved on and carved out a great career for himself in Ligue 1. But I'm not against saying, look, we need you back, if only on an 18-month deal. He's out of contract soon as well on a low weekly wage. As a squad player, I kind of liken this to when Liverpool signed Ben Davies from Preston. I'm going to bring him back to Liverpool. Yep, should be able to get him for under valuation. I'd say even 7.5 mil. Might be all we need to pay. Could give them one of the various left backs we've got here. That's just not going to make it. Do you want Luke Chambers? Nonsense. I don't know about the realism of that, but we'll just want 7.5 mil naturally. And they say no, 8.1 mil. But yeah, this guy's out of contract very, very shortly, which means we can get him for well under valuation. 7.5 mil for a squad player to return. Yeah, this is like shades of Ben Davies coming in just for the squad depth during a crisis. Yeah, I wouldn't expect this guy to play much coming in January, but even if it's just a couple of games here and there, providing cover to a small Liverpool squad, especially in terms of depth, it's not really a bad deal on £7 million. Welcome back to Anfield, Pedro Chiravela. I don't actually mind this, to be honest. I really don't. I feel as though as a player, he's 78 overall, which makes him pretty solid as a backup midfielder, if not a starter. We know that Endo's going to go in this summer. Tyler Morton's still got another year left on his loan on Palace as well. This is actually a pretty smart signing, I would say. Just here for the cover, but it'll do a job in the 18 months he's here. Yeah, don't rule this guy out getting some minutes, man, honestly, because at this current point, he would be on our bench. And that kind of shows you the state of the rebuild and how early we are into the to the rebuild era right now. But yeah, Endo is decreasing rapidly. So whilst I like his versatility, Chiravela, I would say personally 4 years younger, with Endo continuing to get worse and worse, is probably the best option for that there. And again, he could possibly play as a ball-playing defender. 5'10's not the tallest, but tall enough. Possibly right back and either CM or DM. Yeah, I don't mind that signing at all, man. I really don't. It's Ben Davies 2.0, but I think this guy will play a little bit more than Ben did. We do have a bid for Afina Jan from Las Palmas with 2 hours to go as Trent is wanted by Dortmund. Now, I have been monitoring this situation here as we'll turn this bid down for our backup striker. He's going nowhere, at least not on deadline day, not enough time anyway. I have been monitoring this situation with Trent. He's got 18 months left on his deals. Oh no, Bournemouth sold Friendry. Why? I love him. I should have bought him. Trent, for Trent right now, he's had 3 offers. Well, there was one from Manchester United, but it's fallen off now. But he also had 4 offers then, I think. Well, even so, he's had some big offers, but all of them have been turned down. So with that being the case, I might look to re-sign him in the summer, but certainly not right now. I don't think it'd be realistic right now, on deadline day, moving from the Bernabeu back to a Liverpool side, not even in a European competition at all. But yeah, I think for next season, maybe, just maybe, he could return with his future uncertain there, with 12 months left in his deal. Top deals, Malero to Wolfsburg, moving from Bayern for 81.3 million, looking for more game time there at the Volkswagen Arena. Nicolo Barella has strengthened Man City's title charge, not great to see, 66.7 mil. That just goes to show you the levels right now between us through a rebuild and Man City. We signed Chiravela for 7 mil, they signed one of the best DLPs in the game. And Pulisic is back in England and back in London, this time joining Spurs for £49.7 million. Deadline day comes to a close and we'll leave things there. Right, I'll do a couple more games today and then leave it there. Following game, Chris Wilder's Blades at Anfield aim to get a big victory here and keep pace with Manchester City and try and stay in this title race for as long as we can. Chiravela makes his second debut. Come on, Liverpool. Yeah, I was wrestling a little bit with that Chiravela deal, I'm not going to lie, because he captains Nantes in real life. So the captain leaving on deadline day, you know, not necessarily unheard of, but, you know, very rare. But you might have noticed he wasn't wearing the armband within the transfer hub, which means that he's had it taken off him. You know, in the team sheets, he didn't have it. So I know that the captaincy changes for AI teams within career mode randomly for some reasons. Like, for example, here, Danilo was wearing it for us when we first arrived. But then I thought, nonce, mid-table, us challenging for a domestic double. Yeah, would he be against returning for a massive pay increase that he took as well on 65 grand a week? Probably. It's one of those where it's like you could see it from both angles. You know, it's Curtis Jones flies just wide of the post. Even so, yeah, expect him to get the game time, man. He's not just here to make up the numbers, even though that is primarily what he'll be doing. He's also going to get quite a bit of game time in this team, with us challenging for our first major honours in the post-Klopp era. Things as well, you've got to consider we're 3.5 years in, and I often say this, like, realism goes out the window so quickly in CM. It's so hard to maintain and attain. Cole hits the bar. Yeah, I can't always get it right. I do try to. I do always try and get it right, but every now and then I might make a mistake or do something quite debatable. And also, again, you've got to consider I can't maintain realism for the AI clubs as well. That is out of my control completely. Jones. He's a Shiravela. Oh, great save. Denying him his dream second debut. He's been pretty solid through the middle at passing. Almost got himself a goal there in his first for Liverpool to give us the lead. Still 0-0. It's all Liverpool right now. I'm surprised we haven't got the goal yet, but it's coming. It's coming. I feel confident. We've got ourselves a throw, so he's going to leave it for Ben to take. He's got that long throw-in trait. Cody is 6'2", so I trust him to at least get something on this here. Oh, go on! Yes! Come on! Oh my god! Finally! If you've been watching me since the start of this year's release of the game, I've said so many times I really want to score for a long throw-in. There we go, it's done. It is finally done. It's taken me until almost April, but we've done it. Flicked on by Cody. It's not a direct long throw goal, but it is good enough. Flicked on by Cody. Diaz smacks it in half volley. Liverpool lead. Finally, I can tick it off the list. It's not a halfway line goal, but I can tick it off the list. I've got one. Sheffield United got a free kick right on the edge for the final chance of the game. And this could be a heartbreaker. It's going to be laid off, isn't it? Yeah, it is indeed. And yeah, Alisson all day. All day. There we go. There we go. I might as well just like see it out there with the ball, and that is going to do it. Well, I mean, I just said it's a novelty. It's how we got the win in the end. A long throw-in goal. My first of FC, and it's a winner as well. Just about managed to grind it out, but we do get the win. And sure, I'm going to end it there as well on the back of a long throw-in goal, because it might be the only one to get in FC 24. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. Thank you so much, guys. If you have enjoyed, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and we'll be back in the next one with more big games. We'll have huge games in the league, aim to stay pace with the league leaders, Man City, and we'll also have the last 16 draw of the FA Cup, and we'll play the tie against whoever it will be as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Much love, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Realistic CM very soon.